y'all. We still have sex maybe twice a month, and she seems to enjoy it when it happens. But I can't help wonder if we would ever have sex again if I stop initiating. I used to come naturally. She would get a little handsy and flirty, and I would know she was into it. It feels now like I'm submitting a ticket. Request for intimacy, ticket number, blah, 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 blah. Priority number two. Date, or priority number two. Date first available. Children bathed, yes. Children in bed, yes. Dinner made, yes. Spouse cleanliness rating high. Estimated duration 30 minutes. Are you requesting oral? Yes. Your submission will be reviewed. You will receive a response within 8 hours of submission. Thank you. And I guess he's being funny, but I understand where he's coming from too. Crazy to think that we used to not even make it to the bedroom. Just one more thing I have to sing and dance for now. Okay, fellas. But ladies, let me know whether you have this, whether this is going on in your relationship as well, that your partner is initiating more sex than you, and some maybe not initiating at all. Let me know in the comments. 'Cause I don't know. And just to get into this, fellas, keep in mind that women with children, no matter whether you're married or not, women with children, they do a whole lot, and sex is usually way down on the list of things to do. Unfortunately, I hate to be the one to say that, but it's definitely the truth. We have an 18-year-old home. My partner here too. She's older. I understand that, but look, when you have little kids, there's a lot to do. And if you're not there helping her with all these tasks and things that's going on, she's not going to be in a sex mood at all. Not wanting to initiate anything, especially if you're coming home, what's for dinner, not helping with the kids, not helping bathe the kids, not doing anything else, but just coming home and relaxing. She hates that and is very damn resentful of that, I'm pretty sure. When you could be helping her get these things done and get the house clean, whatever else is going on, so that she can have intimate time with you. And she may start initiating at some point. But if you are, like I said, y'all don't understand that when someone's very, very stressed, very, very frustrated. I'm not sure how many kids y'all have. I have no idea. It sounds like maybe 2 or 3. But just know that it's a lot to do. No woman is a superwoman. Most women, by the end of the day, I'm not sure if she's working. I have no idea. But if she's working, this just adds to the mix. That's a lot. Even if she's a stay-at-home mom, taking care of running after kids all damn day long, that's a lot too. And nobody's there to help her. I know you have to work. Somebody got to bring in the money. If she's a stay-at-home mom, I understand that. But just keep in mind, by the end of the day, she is wore out. Wore the hell out. Chasing these kids around, trying to get folks in the bathtub, trying to feed these kids, trying to do all these damn things, trying to clean, do all these things. My question is, do you help her when you come in the house? Do you help her? Honey, I'll get the kids ready for bed. I'll give them their baths. I'll do this. I'll do that. Start doing that on a regular basis, and I'm sure she will be able to, at some point, start initiating. A person that's tired cannot initiate anything. That is ready to hit the sack and go to sleep. That's it. And like I said, I definitely understand what he's talking about. I greatly understand that. But just know that if somebody's tired, if somebody's wore the hell out, men act like kids are just fun things just to throw around and forget about. You have to constantly run after kids all day long. Clean up behind kids all day long. Change diapers. I don't know if they're potty trained. I have no idea what's going on, but all damn day long. And don't let it be a child that's already in school. Trying to help with homework, trying to do this, trying to get science projects together. That is draining. Nobody's going to want sex or even initiate anything, like I said, but going to bed after that. Like I said, I don't know if men don't understand this. I have no idea. I heard a lot of complaints about this, actually. But just know that if your woman is doing all these things, working, taking care of the kids, doing all this stuff, what time is she going to have? You have to step in there and do some of these things too. It ain't just all on her like it usually always is. I'm a woman. I have a partner. We have, like I said, we have an 18-year-old here. And I've been in positions and situations where I'm working, coming home to fix dinner because he didn't fix it, even though he was there all day and was off work that day. Even if he wasn't, he still could have came home and helped me cook. That didn't work. That never usually happen. And how do you think women feel after that? Having to clean up the end of the night so you won't have bugs and rodents and all this kind of stuff crawling all around your house to make sure your house clean for the next morning. So she has a system, I'm sure, to the kitchen clean so the next morning she can make breakfast or do whatever she got to do with the kids and for you. How do you think that's going to keep happening if you're not helping her? Sex is not going to happen if you don't help her. Like I said, I greatly understand what you're saying, but just keep in mind that women do a lot of the work that has to be done. The cooking, the cleaning, the washing the clothes, the taking care of the kids, the even and working too. We do a lot of stuff that y'all just refuse to even look at. To say, oh well, she want to fuck me now because it's time to go to bed. That's not how things work. She is tired. I've been that tired woman too. She is tired, trust me. There is no sex about anything. That's not even on the list of today, the to-do list or whatever list she has. If y'all don't start helping your woman, then no, there won't be any sex. I'm sorry to say. People who are exhausted and tired, by the end of the day, like I said, they ain't thinking about sex. It's time for bed. What do you think she does all day? If she's a stay-at-home mom, yeah, she could be, of course, taking care of those kids. If they're in the household all day, that is a chore. Have you sat at home every single day for weeks at a time taking care of kids? I'm pretty sure you haven't. Most men don't do that. There are some stay-at-home dads. I understand there's some dads that have custody of their kids. I understand that too, but majority of the time, men are not doing that. They're not working, coming home taking care of the kids, got dinner, got homework, got all this stuff going on, unless you have custody 24/7 of your kids. Otherwise, most men aren't doing that. Now, there are some men that do, of course, come home and help. And trust me, fellas, we greatly appreciate that. Trust me on that one. But for those who complain about all this stuff going on, how she has to get the children bathed, in bed, dinner made, how much time do you think that stuff takes? It takes a lot of time, especially if you ain't helping. And I could assume that he's not helping do any of those things. So no, she's not going to be in the mood to initiate. So until she gets some of these things off her plate, she probably will start initiating then, yes. I cannot speak for her, I don't know. But if I was in this position, I would need somebody to take these things off my plate in order for me to even think about sex during the day. Her mind sounds like it's focused on if she's working or stay at home. I'm not sure which one, but she's focused on the kids, trying to get the kids taken care of. And they sound like little kids, like they're at home all day. Like I said, fellas, I don't know where y'all get there from that women should just want to have sex all the time. I don't know. And looking at this from a coaching perspective, like I said, definitely this will take work. You're going to have to step in to help her. There is no way she's going to initiate sex without somebody helping her. And if you're not stepping in to help her, you'll never have sex like that again. I can tell you that already. Most women, when they get to that point, tired all the time, at some point resentment builds in too. And they get sick and tired of doing the same thing without any help. I'm sad to say, but that is how things go. And I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking from other women I've talked to. I work with a lot of women. I'm a social worker too. Been a social worker almost 27 years. I heard these stories all the time. Not just in coaching, but in social work too. My man ain't helping. He's just at home. He wants to take a break when he comes home. How do you think she feels? She want to take a break too and can't. So yeah, she gonna hate your ass for it. At some point. Like I said, I have got to speak the truth on these things, because if people don't hear these truths, things will never change. And like I said, this is just one relationship story. And I don't even know what the comments say. I have no idea. The first comment, I'll just read that. How old are the kids? If they're at an age that requires managing their bath schedule, then this is likely par for the course. You're in the trenches of parenting. It's exhausting, but it will pass, and it will pass at some point. Once they're old enough to take care of themselves, like this person has just said. But until then, you need the help too. It ain't just the woman because it's 1940, she has to do every damn thing. The man needs to step up too. You slept down, sat down and made these kids. Get up and help her too. I don't care how tired you are coming home from work. Women are tired every day coming home from work. Still got to make dinner, still got to cook, still got to clean up the kitchen, still got to do whatever it is. And most times it's by ourselves without no help. Am I saying it's all men that don't help? I am not saying that, but it's in my experience and other people's experience, I guess women that I've talked to and worked with, it's been a lot of them. They're expected to do everything when the man comes home and don't do anything, but just wait, what time is dinner? Like I said, at some point, resentment will build in, will definitely come in if it ain't already had. That's probably why she's not initiating. Being tired and overwhelmed, resentful, what else can you do? Let me see if I can find another quick somebody's asking why not communicate to her how you feel about this. And I guess the person is saying, because I don't want her to do it as a response to me bringing it up. I want her to do it because she's in the mood and finds me attractive. Just know that initiating sex when somebody's tired, that has nothing to do with you being unattractive. That's you saying how you feel. That is not what she's thinking, that you're unattractive. Unless you're just a dog, dirt of the earth, and she don't find you attractive no more, which I doubt that's the case. Nobody's gonna know what you want if you want initiation from her at some point. Y'all gotta have this conversation. I was assuming that maybe you had talked to her already, but it looks like you have not. But if you have not, that's on you. And I'm sure she does not. She still finds you attractive. She's tired. Attractive has nothing to do with being tired. When you're tired, you're tired. That don't mean that she found you unattractive. That's just, like I said, that's what's in your head, because that's what people feel when their partner is not, of course, asking for sex or desiring them and those types of things. I know that from being a coach. I know that. But when somebody's tired, they are tired. And if you're not bringing this up, then how do you expect for a change to happen? And somebody's also saying the same thing down here. And this person's still saying, I don't know. But he don't want to, I guess, talk about it. If you said to someone, tell me you love me, and they said, would you wonder if they meant it? Now, if you don't know if your wife loves you or anything else, that's a situation that y'all need to talk about, or leave that situation if that's the case. That has nothing to do with initiation or anything else. If you want somebody to change something in a relationship, I've coached many of people. If you want somebody to change something in a relationship, you have to talk about it. And if you're not talking about it, then what's the point of bringing it to Reddit? You need to talk to your partner as well. I hope he's going to talk to her afterwards. I hope. Because otherwise, ain't nothing going to change. Nobody's going to even care. She's trying to live her day and take care of these kids. She ain't worrying about initiating a damn thing unless you bring it to her attention. I don't know why men and women seem to think this way. Just because you're feeling something, you're hurt, or you want initiation, or you want something to change in the relationship, it's not going to change unless you bring it up. She does not know, I'm pretty sure, that she's even doing this. She's so damn busy and tired that she has no idea, I'm pretty sure. And other folks are saying the exact same thing either. I mean, as well. Like I said, it doesn't mean that your wife does not find you attractive. She's probably tired. And if there's something that you need in this relationship, initiation, I guess I put it that way, then tell her about it. In a nice, respectful tone. Don't just say you ain't initiating, it's getting on my nerve. Talk to your wife about it. Honey, I'm feeling like you don't love me anymore, like you don't find me attractive anymore, because you're not initiating sex with me at all. And I'm sure she'll tell you why. She probably hadn't even thought about it. I'm pretty sure. She's so tired and got everything else on her mind. Those things are what she needs to do every single day. She's probably tired. And doesn't even know that she's leaving you out in the dust. I'm sure she's looking for help. I'm sure she's looking for you to help her. I'm pretty sure that. You got to step up in this relationship too. Like I said, I know this goes to a lot of relationships. Like I said, I've talked to many of folks about stuff like this in relationships, unfortunately. Like I said, I'm not perfect. It's happened in my relationship too. What I had to understand is that the conversation had to be had about sex, about initiation, about intimacy, connection, whatever, date nights, whatever it was. The conversation had to be had first, and then y'all work out how this is going to look, how they can start initiating if that's what you want. But just keep in mind that if somebody's exhausted and tired, initiating our sex is not on their list. I have been there. I understand that as a woman and as a coach. I understand that. So like I said, I know I got kind of passionate in this video, y'all. That's just me. And whenever I get passionate about something that people usually don't want to talk about, don't want to discuss, don't want to put on the table, I'm going to put that stuff on the table. No matter how it may sound, no matter who toes I'm stepping on, it's going to be on the table because these conversations need to be had. Otherwise, what are we doing then in these relationships? What are we doing if we ain't having these hard, swept up under the rug conversations? I'm going to bring all this to the forefront. Just know that. In these videos, like I said, these Reddit story videos, I'm a coach giving you my reaction and, of course, coaching you along in this situation as well. Because I know this person's not the only one that's going through this. A lot of men go through this. But a lot of men also need to understand where the woman's coming from, too. And what she's doing with her day that makes this not even on her list. And what are you doing to help her out? So that she can have some free time to, of course, start thinking about sex or even trying to get in a sexy mood or put on some lingerie. I'm sure that's not going to take place until she get help. And you step it up too. Like I said, I'm saying those things that people want to skirt all around. We ain't got time for skirting. We have to get these things on the table so folks can actually improve and have a happy relationship, y'all. So with that, y'all, like I said, this is your girl Tanetta. If you like these kind of relationship Reddit stories, I guess I put it that way, make sure that you, of course, subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments, what would you do in this situation too? If your wife was not initiating sex, what would you do? Or your husband wasn't initiating sex, what would you do in this situation? Let me know in the comments, y'all. I want to hear from you. Peace out, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video.